Jones wants to know, did you eat before a pay-per-view or wait until after the show?
No, well, they always had catering. We would probably eat before because a lot of times it would be too late to eat afterwards. Jesus.
What's wrong? You don't like that?
No, I like it. I just,
Sean Wolford wants to know, have you ever had to leave the broadcast booth to use the bathroom, or did you just wear black pants like JR so you could piss yourself? How many,
yeah.
That brings up another question. Tony, how many shows did you piss yourself at?
None.
You've never pissed yourself at a show?
No,
well,
never had. I always have had, I've always had a very strong bladder. Let me tell you a true story about Tony Schiavone. Okay. I will get up sometimes in the morning, have a cup of coffee, and I will have later in the afternoon, have an energy drink, and then go to the ballpark and then have another energy drink, and will not have to piss until I come home that night.
You haven't peed at all the whole day?
The whole day.
Something's wrong with you. You're not drinking enough liquid.
I know. I don't know what I can hold my piss better than anyone I've ever seen. Now I can tell you the story. I may have told this story on a podcast. I'm not sure, but the story has to do with Georgia basketball. We were in Manhattan, Kansas, taking on Kansas State a few years back, and I had to shit badly. And I'm not the announcer. I'm not the play-by-play guy. I'm not the color guy, but I'm the producer. So I got to cue the guys going to a commercial break. Got to make sure they do their readers and everything and help time the show. And I had to take a shit badly. And it was before the ball game started, but I knew that we were getting ready to go in the pregame show. So I told Scott, I said, Scott, I'm sorry. I got to go. Here are the readers. Can you handle the first two segments? He said, yes. So I went back and I'm running back and I got to go. And I'm looking and there's one bathroom and it's a one-seater. All right. It is a female/male family type bathroom, one-seater. I get in there and I shit a fucking log cabin. All right. Well, I get out as quick as I can. And when I open the door, there is a little cheerleader from Kansas State waiting to go in. And I remember thinking, good luck with that one, sweetheart, because that was a horrible shit. And she had to go too, bless her heart. And she went in and closed the door and I just walked on. And I thought about her that entire game.
Oh my God. Chuck Muller recently tweeted that Eric Bischoff put you over strong on 83 weeks for Slamboree 97 because you were able to run a 4-man booth. As a play-by-play guy, how did you manage to direct traffic so smoothly?
Number one is you don't worry about what you've got to say. It's important, and JR always said this, it's important as a play-by-play guy for you to set the table, call the shots, make sure you lead. But when there's 4 men in the booth, you throw that out the window. And now all of a sudden you kind of go back and you take a back step because you know that you have to go in and out of breaks or whatever. Or if somebody wants to say something, you can ask them a question, but you don't worry about talking. You let those other 3 people get theirs in and you take a back seat. So in effect, it becomes a 3-man booth with just one guy kind of guiding the people around.